Hi, I'm Tony Spine with Hillside Christmas Tree Farm, and we are on our second day open for business. Today is November 19th, so we're going to do a little walkthrough. I did a video kind of pre-season, and I thought I'd do one fully open. So behind me, I'm standing in our driveway entrance. We see a couple signs with our hours and kind of a welcoming. And we also tell them right off the bat that we are cash or check only. I'm hoping next year, actually they ran the fiber to my dad's house within the last couple weeks. So next year I'm hoping that we'll be able to accept credit cards. So let's go for a walk. All right, as we come in, I'm kind of pointing toward the tree fields, but we see our pretty big parking lot behind me. We get some people already in right at 10:02 maybe. We open at 10 o'clock. And we talked about how parking can be kind of chaotic. So right now they are parked along where our workers are parked, which is fine. And we used, again, the temporary fencing with my car right behind there to kind of set that row. Kind of see the other side here. So just beyond the porta potty and everything are the trees. So this is kind of one lane little shot here. Kind of panning around. You see kind of the greeter barn with one of our photo ops between the trees with a year. Kind of a stadium seating thing. One thing I think would be helpful is to get a tripod phone set up for people to use. I hope people would be aware enough to understand what it is and how to use it, and the whole time around their phone, but not always. If not, our greeter booth is just right there, and we have people walking around that are more than willing to take each other's pictures for them. Also, customers do it for each other, right? They trade off, so it's a great thing. Everyone wants to be in a picture. My wife says that she wishes there were more pictures of her and the kids because she's always the one taking pictures. So, all right, we're getting here into our greeter hut. So we see a sign. Walk right into a pole, smooth. So behind us we have kind of the main informational area, right? We kind of talked about breaking it up as kind of planning your experience, starting your experience, and then finishing it. So when we talk about planning your experience, we're giving them the information they need. The tree types, the prices, our pricing structures of per the foot, and also the premium and sale trees. Also important information, don't trip over stumps, watch your keys, watch your wallet, kind of all that information there. Next is starting your experience. So how to access the fields, we let them drive on, we do the wagon rides, we do the tree carts. Then we have an aerial photo of the farm, kind of pointing them where they're going to go, and then other products and services below. And then kind of finishing the experience is, don't want to mess with customers. Finishing your experience is pictures inside the barn. We'll go in there. The photo ops are around here, the shake and bale, the play area, kind of just making the most of your visit to Hillside Christmas Tree Farm. So you hear the music in the background. We have power at the greeter hut, which was a short run from the barn. So we have music playing in the background. Behind me we see our fire pit going. We just started it. Clearly that one's a little bit dangerous being that far stacked, but the guys just put it together and it'll burn down, and it'll get there. New this year, one thing my dad worked on is these high top tables right behind me here. So he, wants the picnic tables and a couple high tops. He has, a 2x6, and then we have some angle iron running perpendicular, because right now what you can't see is you think it would just tip over. Well, there is another foot angle iron that is very structurally sound and keeping that from happening. Talking kind of fast here. All right, here's the tree carts. We got them lined up. And then saws there. So the greeter hut, I kind of went around the greeter hut, is directly in my front. We will kind of front and to my left right here. So there's like a clear shot walking you to the tractor wagon kind of loading thing, which then takes you out in the tree fields. Now we have it all set up with our tot lot, and we sell them for $3 to $5, along with all the toys and kids' play area while they're waiting for a tractor, while they're waiting for the trees to get processed. That's kind of in the middle between the two sections. Our tractor wagon setup, we have a tractor, a people wagon, and then behind that we have our tree wagon. So people We have those dual part tags. If there's a lot of trees on there, they can tag a tree. The 2-part tags, right? Has the same number on both sides. They can tag the tree and then rip off their half. That way when they get to the processing area, they know, match the tree to the tag. Another thing we tell them again, part of a big question is about liability and insurance reasons, right? Michigan has a kind of the farm agritourism law with specific wording. In Michigan, they're looking for specific wording. So it says, be careful and aware of the following conditions on the farm: stumps, holes, ruts, poison ivy, ponds. Watch your children and have a great day, right? So just making them aware of the hazards, the natural hazards that are on a farm. We go through and we try to put a stake with a flag and all the gopher holes and things like that we can find. So we've done what we feel is the best that we can do to protect them and make them aware of these things on their farm. So we'll walk kind of through the tree play area where I don't have any pre-cuts set up this year because, I told you before, my back is, back's better, but definitely not 100%. So this year we're going to skimp on the pre-cut trees. See like a great view of the sun. Now let's go this way. I'm making my video, right? It's pointing at me, not at you guys. I don't want you guys on film. Oh yeah. All right. So our process, right? We got the kind of idea from Disney, right? When you are, or Cedar Point or any kind of theme park, when you load up for a ride, you are shown an empty wagon, right? Or an empty train car. So the processing area behind me is where the people and items unload, and the tractor pulls up to load up for people. So in this area here, we have our shakers, our balers, and the people kind of go around the fence that's behind me here and stay to the outside. The trees go through the middle. They're able to watch it all get done. And then we have our measuring posts right there. Let's kind of go so we're not facing into the sun behind me, right? So we have our pricing methods of per foot. We measure them here. They fill out a slip, bring it to the cashier, which is right there behind there. So they pay for the tree, take it to their car, leave if they want, go in the barn what they want, and that's kind of their day. So let's go inside the barn because I have yet to show that on film. So that's a pretty big attraction. People are pretty surprised that it exists. So we're gonna head in there. So now I'm walking around the parking lot side of our fence, and what's also pretty, I think, neat, I don't know, what I like about us is we really separate the parking to the attraction to the tree fields, so it's real isolated. I don't know, you always worry about your threats and just things. We can completely kind of fence off our parking from the road to the fields, right? We have had some theft problems in the past of equipment, so being able to fence that off and separate it from the commercial side of your business to the production side, so keep that stuff safe. It's on selfie mode. So all right, walking along the side, another photo op, and we are going to go in the barn. Making a video, Christy. Hello. All right, so you come in the barn behind me, and we're going to just kind of pan around. It's all decorated for Christmas with seating, Christmas display, right? All nice. Around, big old pot belly stove. Kind of keep me in the focus here. I'll walk around, show the display. If you want to be on camera, you can. All right, behind me we have our kitchen way in the back. And we'll pan around. So here's our kind of display. We have some dancing Santas. My dad this year spent, one of his friends is into model trains and animatronics. So he built a whole elaborate dancing Santa program thing, which I'll film it and put on a separate thing. But, the kids watch it. The kids want movement. So give them something to watch. And ski slalom that's, 35 years old and still kicking. Behind me, we have kind of our Christmas sing-along. My mom painted the carolers, microphones and stuff so the kids can sing. So we'll walk this way, show you kitchen foods kind of set up. We don't have a lot of merchandise. That's something I would absolutely love to change. And we'll pan back around to kind of our kitchen area where we have, this year we have chili and nachos and cheese and hot chocolate and hot dogs. So that's kind of just enough for a light snack, meal, whatever you think. And yeah, so that pretty much does it for our operations. And yeah, thanks for watching. All right, I had to add this real quick because we talked about parking and how kind of chaotic it was last year about setting the line. So my car is first, right? And customers are already picking up on the fact that that's parking and that's how you should park, leaving the center open, using the middle. So yes, progress, good stuff. Just had to add that right at the end here. I saw it as I was putting some stuff away. So, all right, thanks.